This is the sweet moment Kate strokes Charlotte's hair and guides her forward in behind-the-scenes footage of the Waleses at Trooping the Colour, after the Princess of Wales dazzled in her first public appearance since her cancer diagnosis. In a gentle scene, the older siblings Princess Charlotte, 9, and Prince George, 10, can be seen waiting nervously in the doorway as Kate quietly smooths her daughter's locks. Charlotte can be seen anxiously moving around as she clasps her hands in front of her, and she quietly says a few words to her mother while watching the carriage approach. Then, as the royals walk in synchronized steps towards their seats, Charlotte seems to take a deep breath, while Kate tenderly takes her hand. And steadied by her family, as she waits in the carriage to set off, she can be seen smiling happily through the window as they chat together in the coach. Louis, who appears to have no such nerves, is laid back as he leans casually against the wall, wearing shorts and a smart jacket. And, watching the horse-drawn vehicle draw in, the little prince sidles up to the front of the group and waves at the drivers. In the background of the next part of the video, he also leaps down the steps as he runs to keep up with his big brother and sister. As the carriage draws off, the cheeky 6-year-old waggles his fingers in a happy wave at the cameraman. The Princess of Wales made a sparkling return to public life today in the midst of her cancer treatment and joined the royal family to celebrate the King's official birthday. George, meanwhile, appeared stoic as he smartly stood by his mother's side and kindly smiled with his sister in the coach. Kate and her 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, were cheered by crowds in the mall as they left Buckingham Palace in a carriage procession for the Trooping the Colour ceremony. After spending much of the year coming to terms with the diagnosis and receiving ongoing chemotherapy, the future Queen looked relaxed as she traveled along one of London's most famous thoroughfares with her family in the glass state coach. Her appearance had been in doubt after she missed the final trooping rehearsal last weekend, but with the King also suffering from cancer, the spectacle of military pomp and pageantry became a symbolic statement by the monarchy after a period of uncertainty. She was surrounded by other members of the family, with her husband the Prince of Wales, Colonel of the Welsh Guards, on horseback, as were the Princess Royal, Colonel Blues and Royals, and the Duke of Edinburgh, Colonel Scott's Guards. The King also rode in a carriage with the Queen, a departure from last year because of his illness, and he will inspect the officers and guardsmen on Horse Guards Parade in Whitehall from the coach rather than from a horse.